Now, here's a story for you folks. One of my great students, Daniel Van Rooyen from South Africa, went through some difficult time, and a few years back he attended one of my events and says, Milan, of all these people that I watched in my life, powerful gurus, mentors, you are the one that resonated with me for some reason. I want you to be my mentor. So I started mentoring him, and during that process he went through some difficult time. He lost his job, he went through a divorce, almost lost his kid as a part of that process, going through a divorce, and he hit the rock bottom, literally. But I never give up on him. And he says, Milan, you know what? I know I'm going through a rough time, but I know that this too shall pass. And it did. So 2 years later, he found a new, better job. Now he's a manager in one of the bigger retail chains in South Africa. Also, he found new love. He got married again, and had a new baby, a little boy, and now he's the proud father again. And he even wrote a book about it. The book is called Defying All the Odds. I'm so happy to have him with us here today. It's a powerful story of resilience, story of never giving up and being true to yourself. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of value listening to Daniel. This speech was his first speech when he was on my stage. He was petrified, but I think he did well. You're going to agree with me on that. So listen to Daniel, get yourself inspired, and make your own dreams come true like Daniel did. Enjoy.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here. It's my first time, so I'm a bit jittery. First of all, I would just like to congratulate each and every one of you, which is in this masterclass. Can I please have some W's in that chat? For each and every one of you, please. I would like to see them. There we go. There we go. I'm here today to share my story about me. I grew up very feeling like an alien, and I was one of those people where everything is hard. Nothing was ever easy for me, and I had to change to be able to be accepted. I had to be someone which I'm not to achieve, and I did achieve. I achieved greatly, I believe. I worked myself up in the corporate world, had a big house, had a wife, had a child, had everything I could possibly want, had the cars. But I've always felt like there was something missing, like I was meant to do more. I've always had a passion of working with people and helping them grow. I always wanted to help people where I have struggled. So when I reached my max in my work, I was working 27 days a week. I became like a workaholic, never at home, always away, and it didn't resonate with me that much. It was always I was losing time. Have you ever been stuck in a loop where you work, you sleep, you work, you sleep, you work, you sleep, you work, you sleep, and then you're like, what is this for? What is this for? And then I've also had I went through a terrible divorce, and that just broke me. It breaks you into pieces. When you work in your life, it becomes a habit. So it's like structures you build in your mind with these pillars that you have. And the moment a catastrophic change happens, you feel lost. You feel alone. You feel like everything is over, because everything you know is not there anymore. So I lost everything, all the pillars, everything that I thought was normal growing up, which is in my belief system, everything fell apart, and I felt alone. I felt, what do I do now? Where do I go? What's the point? What's the point of moving forward? What's the point of trying to rebuild anything if the outcome is going to be, it can be taken away like that? Why would you want to do anything again? And I think that is a fine line of, it can either go good from here or it can go backwards. And because I had this light inside of me that was burning. I think it was the first time I got to see Milan was probably, I think it was 2:00 in the morning. And I saw a webinar of him and I decided, you know what? This resonates with me. I can do this. This I can do. It wasn't long afterwards, I spoke to Milan. We had our call, and he said to me, if you want something else in life for you, you have to become something else. In order to get to the level you want to be, you need to become that person who has that. And that's exactly what I did. I stopped, I turned everything around, and that's when the battle starts. The battle starts then. The battle starts when you have to have the picture in your mind, and then you got to keep it there. You have to want it so badly that it stays there, because your mind is going to try to convince you. Your mind is going to try to convince you to go back to where you were, because your mind doesn't like change that much. Your mind will, every day, because your mind don't forget. So you are excited the first few weeks. You are excited. But then your mind starts playing tricks on you to say, you know what, maybe it's not for you. Maybe, you know what, why do you think you can do that? Why do you think you will be able to do that? No one's going to listen to you. No one's going to speak to you. Your problem is not enough. So your mind doesn't like change. And that is the part where you have to tell your mind, listen, I'm in charge here. You are not in charge here. I make my own destiny. And that's what I did. I started growing. I started feeling better about myself. I started over. It didn't take long. Then I met my wife now. Paths crossed. Things happen. I got a baby boy now. I'm happily married. And I've worked my way up that I'm on top management in a company again. And now I'm ready to take over the world. Joining Milan and the program was a beacon for me. It's a beacon of light for me. That's my point of view of it. We spoke a lot. We've worked through a lot. Milan helped me grow. And I'm telling you about, sometimes it was 3:00 in the mornings. Sometimes it's 9:00 at night. But we worked with everything step by step by step. Because the moment you, as a person, become serious about your goals, then I can tell you, you better hold on, because everything is going through change. And if you make it, you feel pretty good. You feel pretty good. The program from Milan is something I can recommend. I see I'm running out of time here. Oh, is it not my notification? But yes, I would like to leave you with that. And I hope to hear from all of you soon. And I just want to say thank you very, very much. There's some good content that was here, some good knowledge. I'm definitely going to replay it myself and make some notes.
Daniel, I'm going to say, brother, I'm so proud of you for being here with us today and for taking that courage and inspire many. And the story of resilience continue, because you might be at the very bottom, you might be struggling, you might be not even knowing where you're heading, but the person who never gives up is the one who step up, look up, and just keep moving forward. So for that, I applaud you, and I'm sure that a lot of our attendees got a lot of value from your speech.